Hey everybody, welcome back to Living in My Now. If this is your first time, welcome. If you're returning, thank you so much. You're a big encouragement to me. Be sure to like and subscribe, and don't forget to comment, because I love to see you guys' comments and suggestions and different things like that. So today we're going to talk about loving your imperfections. We all have things that we don't particularly care for about ourselves, but the solution is not to be upset with it or not love ourselves or like ourselves because of it. The solution is to embrace it. So we're just going to jump right into this lesson. So number one, realize that God made you beautiful and he made you just the way he wants you to be. So the Bible verse for this is Job 33:4. The Spirit of God hath made me, and the breath of the Almighty hath given me life. God breathed life into you. Before you even born, God knew what you were going to look like and different things like that. And God does not make junk. So repeat after me. God does not make junk. Just so you know. Jeremiah 1:5. Before I formed thee in the belly, I knew thee. And before thou camest forth out of the womb, I sanctified thee. And I ordained thee a prophet of the nations. Also Genesis 1:27 says, So God created man in his own image. In the image of God created he him, male and female created he them. Stop letting others like the media and magazines and different things like that tell you what is beautiful and what is acceptable. Like I said, God made you the way that you are, and you need to look at yourself the same way God does. God thinks you're beautiful and God thinks you're perfect, just the way he physically made you. So look at yourself that way. Number two, throw these silly ideas of perfection out the window. You know those people that you look at and you say like, oh my goodness, they're so beautiful, they're so handsome, and they're perfect, and they have perfect skin and a perfect body and perfect everything, perfect speech. I guarantee you, if you talk to those people, they'll find at least 3 things about themselves they don't like, and they'll tell you. And I'm always surprised, like when I go up to a friend and say, oh my goodness, that is like so adorable about you, and they say, oh, I don't like that part about myself. It's like, why? It's so adorable. Throw it out. Just throw it out. Number 3. Oh, I'm sorry. And the verse for that is 2 Corinthians 10:12. For we dare not make ourselves of the number or compromise ourselves with some that commend themselves, but they measure themselves by themselves, and comparing themselves among themselves are not wise. God said, if you're comparing yourself to other people, you are not very wise. Why? Because that makes you discontented with the way God made you. Now, in a sense, it's okay to compare yourself if you're in the sense of like, oh my goodness, I want to be healthier, and that's like an ideal. But when you're looking at a person like, oh my goodness, I want to look just like that. Oh my goodness, they have this that I don't have, and that's so terrible. God said you're not wise if you do that. So stop comparing. Don't compare yourself. So number 3, inner beauty and character really is what matters. I've known some people that are really attractive, but they have the nastiest personalities I've ever seen in my life. And I've seen some people that are not so attractive that have the most beautiful character and beautiful spirit. So the verse for this is Proverbs 31:30. Favor is deceitful and beauty is vain, but a woman that feared the Lord, she shall be praised. So work on your character. I've known people that have a beautiful countenance. They've gotten closer and closer to God and built their relationship with God and allowed God to change them. And their countenance is some of the most beautiful countenances I've ever seen. People that the world would consider, or society would consider, oh my goodness, they're not gorgeous and a glamour girl or this macho man that belongs on a magazine, but their countenance, their personality, their character makes them absolutely beautiful. Beauty fades, physical beauty fades, but you will always have your character. Also, 1 Samuel 16:7, it says Saul was this tall, handsome man, and God was saying, I've rejected him. Don't look at him. He wanted David to be king. God said he looks on the heart, and David had a heart for God where Saul did not. Though Saul was tall and handsome, and God rejected him. Just keep that in mind. And also, I'm going to have you in your spare time read 1 Peter 3:4, which I'll link that below as well. Number 4, make a list of the amazing things God has given you. James 1:7. Every good gift and every perfect gift is from above, and cometh down from the Father of lights, with whom is no variables, neither shadow of turning. So make a list of the gifts and talents that God has given you. Is it singing? Is it music? Is it the gift of organization? Is it the gift of administration? Are you good with your hand? Are you good with inventing things? Write that list down. Pray and ask God, what talents and different things have you given me. Now, work on those things. Work to perfect those things. Because again, those things are going to be what matters. And that's going to make you appreciate God when you realize that, oh my goodness, God's given me so many gifts and talents and different things. That is going to definitely help you. Number 5, work on things that you can change. Proverbs 20:18, every purpose is established by counsel, and with good advice maketh war. So work on the things you can change. Like, okay, now I've accepted this imperfection of myself. Okay, I love my big ears. Though people have said, you have big old ears. I'm like, I don't care, because I like my big old ears and I think they're cute. And if you look at any of my pictures when I was younger, my ears were really, really big and I thought they were really cute. So I like my ears. And then one other thing that you could probably see is, I don't know what that is. My dermatologist, I forgot what she said it is, but she said they could pop up anywhere on my body at any time. There's no rhyme or reason why it happens, but it happens to just different kinds of people. And you know what? She's like, I could laser them off. And I'm like, no. I was like, they're not doing anything. I actually think they're cute. So I've accepted that imperfection about myself. But I do, as you probably can see, I have blemishes on my face. And you know what? I've learned to love my blemishes, but I do see my dermatologist, like I said, and they're going away. But in the meantime, I'm not going to say that I hate myself. I hate that about myself. I'm going to say, well, they're there. I'm going to love them anyway. And number 6, eliminate negative self-talk. Like I said, God does not make junk. So if you're talking negative about yourself, it's just going to bring your countenance down. And it's also, in a sense, saying to God, I don't appreciate the way that you made me. And we don't want to do that to God, because like I said, God knew you before you even born. God knew how He wanted you to look, knew how He wanted you to be. So instead, say positive things about yourself. Just like, okay, as some of you know, I am losing weight. I want to hit a certain goal weight. And in the meantime, I'm not sitting here saying, oh my goodness, Sandy, you could pinch an inch from certain places. And oh my goodness, I don't look this way. Or putting up images of other people like, oh my goodness, I want to look just like them. And I'm not going to be happy till I look like them. Because you know what? If I did that and I get to my goal weight and I don't look just like them, guess what? I'm still not going to be satisfied. So your stability has to come from God and the way God looks at you. So no second negative self-talk. What I say to myself now is like, I'm not where I want to be, but you know what? I love my body and I love this about my body and I love that about my body until I reach my goal weight. And then I'm still going to be like, I love this about my body. I love that about my body. And I'm still going to be that way. So I hope this is a help and an encouragement to you. I'm also going to link below some articles from sparkpeople.com, because I love Spark People. It's such a wonderful site. If you have not gotten on there, please get on there and look at some of their stuff, because on the side you're going to see where you can click on different articles that are related, and it's about self-talk and thinking positively about yourself. So I hope this video helped you guys. I hope to see you next week, and have a fantastic weekend, you guys. I'll see you Tuesday. Bye.